Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to all the future millionaires. It's another trading day. Let's go, get up. We got an hour before the market opens. It's time to wake up. We're talking about this 10 to 20% correction. We're talking about a little bit of Bitcoin today. We're talking about some stocks. We're talking about. Today I ain't got the tea, but I got a big jug of water. How's everybody feeling today? How's your portfolio doing? Say what's up in the comments section. I need everybody to check in today. Y'all was a little absent yesterday, but it's alright. I'm gonna give y'all another chance today. If not, I'm gonna wild out. Y'all might have me going back to recording videos if I don't see people on here going crazy in the comments. I need y'all to go crazy in the comments. I also want to add in, if you're interested in joining the Discord investor chat, shoot me a DM above on my Instagram or Twitter. I will get you the link. It's free. We're just a group of investors looking to build generational wealth through sharing resources and just having daily financial conversations. Shout out to all the future millionaires, everybody in the chat. If you're watching this right now, put a money sign in the comments below. Check in, say what's up, how y'all doing. Well, I know how my people in the Discord are doing, but how y'all doing? Where's my phone? Because I had some stuff. We had some stuff on the list. First things first, I wanted to talk about this article that I came across, and maybe we could put it on the screen. I'm going to put it on the screen. Let's put it on the screen. We have the ability to do these things so y'all can see what I see. You feel me? Do-rag activity. So let's get this going. So pretty much y'all know I've been saying a correction is coming. I've been saying or agreeing with analysts out there that it's too early for this. I'm on stream, y'all. Come on. I've been agreeing with the analysts about the correction coming. September, October being some of the down months in the year, worst months in the year. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I feel like I've been talking about this every damn day. But it's only to open y'all eyes, really. Because to be honest, I really do a lot of this for the people. When I first started investing, there weren't many people like me that was on here being truthfully honest, giving all the sides as possible, not just being one-sided. So I figured if I could be that person that at least can open your eyes, at least can give you some decent information that's truthful, realistic perspective, keep you on edge so that you're aware or ready for whatever's to come. If I could be that person, if I could be that bridge, then I'm fine with that. I may not be the guru, but I'm the guy that I know what I'm talking about. When I get to talking, I know what I'm talking about because I do my research, and you should be doing your research too. That's why I'm not a financial advisor. I just do my due diligence, and I'm trying to get you to do your due diligence as well. Don't get lazy and just follow this YouTuber or that YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. So let's talk about this. Market record price action is mimicking late 1999, and it could spark a 10 to 20% correction. Long-term bull Julian Emmanuel warns. So first off, we got to give a shout out to the writer, Stephanie Landsman. Shout out to Stephanie. I'm still trying to give my credit to the writers when I'm using these articles to kind of create this content. Zip, slide, gotta provide for me. It's early, y'all. I got energy today, though. So one of the first things that I already like, and I hope it's true, this is a bull saying this. This ain't a bear saying it, which if you're starting to get bulls come out and say, hey, what's happening right now is going to be due. Now you should really start opening your eyes when bulls are coming out and saying it. I think this is definitely a great time in the stock market to be looking at charts. and I was never really a chart person at first, but this now for real, I think everything is risky right now because you don't know where the market's going to go. You don't know what it's going to favor. Is it going to favor value? Is it going to favor growth? Is it going to favor this? Is it going to favor that? What's going to happen when the tapering starts? What's going to happen starts or ends? What's going to happen when interest rates rise? There's so many questions. But I like this article because it's bringing it to the forefront. Like I said yesterday's live, I expect the first 2 weeks of September to be either trading sideways or, just low green days, small percentages. So this guy was saying that it's mimicking 1999. I haven't seen 1999 recently, the charts of 1999 recently. Be very much aware of the fact that if and when it reverses, the consequences could be severe. Which, I mean, he also stated, we're in a time where the impossible has really become commonplace. Remember when I say no man's land, there's a lot of stocks that are just in no man's land, a new ground. We don't know where it's going to go from here. He also said, if we had said inflation would be at 30-year highs and 10-year Treasury note yields would be at 1.3%, while S&P would be at this level a year ago, no one would have believed you, me, or anyone else. I think he's true. We're at some very weird levels, and I think you get that when the government starts manipulating everything. And when they start manipulating everything, eventually the bubble has to reset, the bubble has to pop, the bubble has to deflate just a little bit so that we get what we get, which is kind of a balance at the end of the day. Everything kind of balances out. You win some years, you lose some years, and then you balance out, and then you win some years, you lose some years, then you balance out. The temptation may be to continue to go with it. This is the time to retain emotional control. Y'all, I love the words, and these are quotes, so these are the words that came out of this guy's mouth, which I hope is all true. This is definitely an emotional control moment. You want to believe that everything's going to rally. You want to believe that things are going to skyrocket. You want to believe that the stock that you've poured a lot of money into is going to have its day. But what you believe and what reality is and what the market does are three completely different things. So you have to have that control to say, okay, yeah, we are at all-time highs in the market, so maybe I should just watch things for a little bit rather than just jump straight into it, or and have a chance of losing out. And even yesterday's, some of the stuff that shot up really made me be like, wow, we're somewhere, we're in a lost place. I think I seen, and no hate against all my AMC holders, man. I know there's a few of y'all in the Discord chat, and I do appreciate y'all for y'all guts and the way y'all been able to find information to trade. Man, AMC went up like 9% yesterday. And I'm like, and I got told to get in it too before it went up 9%. And the thing, I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, I don't understand some people's theories sometimes, but then I have to remember a lot of people out there gambling. A lot of people are fresh and new this year to the market. A lot of people just go with whatever's on YouTube, whatever's most hyped. And that's just what it is. Not everybody's long term. Being patient isn't ideal for everybody. I was definitely happy to see GUS finally moving up, man. I was starting to get a little worried about GUS. We were kind of hanging around that the 140, but there was a recent article that came out for GUS that kind of like, it depends where this goes, but we're a little past it now because it's all 2019 stuff. But report circulating that court ruling out dismissing lawsuit against Genius Brands alleging a scheme by CEO Andy Hayward and CFO Robert Denton to artificially inflate the company's stock price back in 2019. They were hovering around a price that is below the NASDAQ requirement. So they did some moves. The CEO did some moves. He did some stuff that I guess is questionable right now. And it did boost the price up of the stock. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of watching that and seeing where it goes. Wow. 9 stocks with Shaquille O'Neal ties. Can I be honest with y'all? Shaq has been on a roll recently, and I know he got a lot of stuff coming because he's been active in podcasts, business. He's all over the place right now. Wow. Wow, I didn't know Shaq was doing advertisements for Carnival cruise lines. Oh, that's dope. Okay, yeah, so he's tied into Carnival Cruise Lines. He's tied into Genius Brands. He got a show called Shaq's Garage coming out second quarter 2022. I think it's going to be huge. I think... Oh, he about to have Rob Gronkowski. Wow, I'm just reading this right now on my phone. He about to have Rob Gronkowski as a co-executive producer on the show and will voice a character known as Gronkmobile. Wow. That's fire. That's fire. I think that's going to be dope for the kids. I think the kids are going to soak that up. Maybe they won't, though. Do they even know who Gronk is? I think maybe adults know who Gronk is. Do kids know who Gronk? We'll see, though. I think that's going to be good. Alkaline Water, WinBet, the online gaming division of Wynn Resorts. So Wynn Resorts, pretty much. Amazon. Oh, wow. He was an investor in Ring. Man, people, AT&T. Yeah, so some good, some bad news for Genius Brands. I think Genius Brands still ends up holding off. Let's see, pre-market. I usually show y'all. Hold on, I didn't even show y'all pre-market today. I'm disrespectful, y'all. My bad. Usually we get off to a better start than this. Usually we get off to a better start than this. Hold on, wait a minute. Shout out to the Stock Explorer. Good morning. Good morning. I'm writing things wrong. I need 2 screens, y'all. I can never tell when someone's writing the comments, man. The Kubali Loaded. I think money will cycle. This is Stock Explorer saying in the comments for those of y'all watching. I think money will cycle towards small caps, but a correction can most definitely happen. I agree. The money definitely gonna shift. Not everybody's just gonna pull out. You know, the big money people. They don't ever pull out. They just shift. They do shifts. So I agree. There's gonna be shifts, but I don't know. I feel like I'm always late to those shifts because I don't have no inside. I don't have no inside people. I don't got no people that work in this company and that company. I'm going off of articles, and obviously, you know, by the time it gets out on an article, there's a whole lot of people that know about it. So, I agree with the shift. But it's like, where is everybody shifting to? Is it gonna be stocks? Is it gonna be Bitcoin? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that? We're gonna have to see. I do want to add in and mention that if you're interested in joining the Discord investors group chat, I can send you the link. It's free, right? It's not costing you. It's not gonna cost you anything like some of these other YouTubers be charging y'all. Nah, we're a group of investors looking to build generational wealth through sharing information, sharing resources, sharing what stocks we buy, sharing what stocks we sell, sharing articles, sharing YouTube links. What else? We just have daily financial conversations, and that's very important. I think that this is going to be This Discord group is something I'm very, very proud of to have started. Sorry about that, y'all, man. People start getting back to me in the morning, in the wee hours in the morning. But yeah, damn it, and I forgot to promote the live today. Damn it. Shit. I forgot where I was at. See, I get distracted. Oh, I'm very proud of the Discord chat just because of the fact how beneficial it is for our culture. How beneficial it is for our culture, because we're not taught a lot of the stuff that I go over. They don't even discuss it in school. So the fact that I'm able to put it out there and I take the time on my day to go live in the morning, I know one day it's going to positively impact somebody out there that's looking for knowledge, that's looking to change their life in a better way, build generational wealth. That's what we're here to do. And I think, and I like to believe that everybody in the Discord chat, at least, that's the only people I can really speak for, because those are the people I speak to. They're on the right path. Everybody's on the right path. Everybody's grinding. Everybody got their head forward, working on something. So I just need to put it out there that we are live stream. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. What else? Comment. All the above, so that we can keep growing and keep building and keep sharing information. The only way I feel like you really get sharper is when you share things that you've researched and bounce it off of other people that have been researching, and then you see what they found out and how they react, and whether they're like, oh damn, that's a good point based off what I've researched. That's actually a good point now that you said that, or I agree, or I disagree because this and this and this. You share in perspectives, and then you build. You have to be open-minded for that though, because you can't just like, oh no, that's right or you're wrong. Everything is subjective. Everything is opinionated. None of us are geniuses. None of us can tell the future. Yeah, you can look at charts. You can do this. You can do that. You can do everything. But there's so many answers to this game. There's so many levels. There's so many ways to get to the bag. This is just one of them. I think this is a fun way to get to the bag. This is because it keeps you tied in. Like, investing in stocks keeps you tied into the world, economically, business-wise. You really get tapped in. So I think it's very beneficial for people to just be investing in stocks, and it's so easy nowadays. Thanks to Cash App. And I also seen recently in an article that PayPal is thinking about doing a trading platform as well. This is going to be a very competitive market. Obviously, you can see there was another report that came out about Robinhood pay for order flow being banned. Flow Robinhood. Let's see the. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this. SEC chairman. I think this would be good information for people just to know or to be aware of. So for those of you who don't know, platforms, like all the platforms, they make an X amount of money. For Robinhood specifically, Robinhood brings in 80% of their revenue through pay for order flow. What is pay for order flow is? They pretty much make money off your trades. But they know what you're searching and they know what you're trying to buy before that processes. So in a sense, they can buy it first before you actually buy it, sell it to you at a higher price, and then transact it and hit you on that tab as well too. But they claim they don't do that. But yes, so the SEC chairman says banning payment for order flow is on the table, which is very brave for him to say, and I think that they need to get rid of this. There's nothing seems fair about you knowing what I want and then you selling it to me, and then you processing it for me. I think it's the game's rigged at that point, and a lot of platforms do it. TD does it. Obviously, Robinhood does it, and there's a lot of money that's made. They make a lot. They try to downplay it. Like Robinhood tried to downplay it, saying that they only make like 26 cents per $6,000. Let's see. In an interview with Barron's on Monday, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler said that a full ban of payment for order flow is on the table. Payment for order flow is a practice where, I already told y'all. But here's what he said. They get the data. They get the first look. They get to match off buyers and sellers out of that order flow, he said. And they may not be the most efficient markets. That may not be the most efficient markets for 2020. I agree, because a lot of retail investors don't really know what they're doing. Just trading often, they're kind of banking on you, banking on all of us. I think the best way to stay out the way is, even though they still get you when you buy in, but hold long term, and they won't be taken out of your pocket. So I guess they've done this in the UK, Australia, and Canada. I'm raising this because it's on the table. This is very clear. So, they're looking out for the investors, which I appreciate. Okay, also on the table is, how do we move more of this market to transparency, which I think that we lack. Transparency benefits competition and efficiency of markets. Transparency benefits investors. Yes, I think that there's a lot of lying that goes in the market. There's a lot of, Genius Brands is in a lawsuit right now for putting out like 58 articles, good articles, paying for it, which every business in this world pays for good promo. That is, but they're in a lawsuit for it, I guess. So transparency is definitely needed, so I definitely agree with this here. But yeah, I don't think it ends up happening because there's too many platforms, unless they do it, over a slow period of time, or I don't know how they're going to do it. But let's see. Okay, so practice is relatively small for most brokers. The practice is a relatively small part of the business model, often less than 10% of revenue. Okay, so it's not bad if you're at 10% revenue. But for Robinhood, which pioneered zero commission trading, payment for order flow makes up about 80% of its revenue. Why are you still trading on Robinhood? Can you put that in the comments section below? If you're trading on Robinhood, can you please explain why? They're making money. 80% of their money they make is off of regular people like me and you. They know what we're trading. They know what we're selling. They're buying it before we buy it. They're selling it back to us. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've always believed that company is sketchy, and I'm going to stick to it. Not a chance I buy that stock unless it drops to like 20. I'll consider it at that point. Hey, I'm not against anything about money. I'm not against money. We got 30 minutes to the stock market opens. Let's see if let's see. I said we were gonna look at some charts. We'll look at some charts in a second. Actually, I got Nokia. I want to talk about Nokia. Yes, since we're here, right? I seen a good article. Here we go. I seen about India, which, for those of y'all who don't know, India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Do your due diligence, y'all. Okay, so Nokia vice president and head of India market, said the spectrum auction conducted by the government in March was the key driver from India perspective, which fueled the company's business in the country. Telecom operators are developing pan-India 5G capacity, which will continue to drive business for Nokia in the country. Let's go. This is good news. This is more good news. Yes. Here we go. This is still from the same guy. We still see positive momentum in the market from both the capacity and the coverage build which is going to happen. The 5G readiness in terms of transport, the broadband, all these segments would still continue over the rest of the year. We see good potential and good momentum in all the areas. Listen, if Nokia takes over the India market with 5G infrastructure, and they're the reason why India has complete access to the internet, because there's so many parts of India that doesn't have any access to the internet, Nokia will go wow. I believe that. I definitely believe that. I'm excited about this. Okay, Nokia sales in India grew 75% on a year-over-year basis to 230 million euros in the second quarter ended June 30th, 2021. Listen, y'all. 75% year-over-year, and they haven't even finished. It's easy to say they're probably going to compound 50% year-over-year until, or 50% or more until it's all said and done and the full infrastructure is built out. Let's see. Okay. Wow. This is good. Okay. The company also grew, had record growth in cloud, which I spoke to y'all about yesterday, and network services. Hey, this is very good, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I really start to think, like, this is why I'm holding Nokia. It's like, what bad news? How do you bring bad news to this, to the table? Like, what bad news? Like, they're investing. They've invested in their research and development, R&D. They're building these infrastructures that we've never had before. How do you bet against that? Someone explain to me. I don't think you do. We had, and that, I forgot to shout out who wrote that article. See, I always gotta, this one is from No Name. How disrespectful. No Name. I thought I was disrespectful for talking about these articles without mentioning. Alright, this is from Muslim Faraki. Nokia is undervalued 5G play with massive upside potential. Let's go. More articles, which I've learned that companies can pay for these articles, y'all. So y'all got to be very, very careful how you take in this information, because this could be an article that's being funded by Nokia. Which I hope that's not the case, but I'm just saying that's possible, especially when you're dealing with those cheaper stocks. Let's go. Let's see. Shares of telecommunication giant Nokia are finally on the move, and its stellar earnings and quarterly guidance hike has boosted its shares significantly. Moreover, it continues to win over new clients who have solidified its position in the 5G race. Okay, Nokia's stock has gained a healthy 16% in the past 2 months, but you forgot to mention how it's been stagnant and flat, sideways recently. Okay, let's see. I feel like they always have to replay what Nokia went through. Like, we already know at this point how Nokia got to where it got to. They always have to mention that they got caught up in the Reddit frenzy. Like, that's over with. Clearly the Reddit people left Nokia behind. Where they at? They ain't here right now. So stop mentioning them. It's us. It's the Nokia fan. Mention us now. Mention me, the Nokia guy. Right? I gotta get on Yahoo Finance and speak highly of Nokia. I feel like I'm the perfect person. I'm like the gym bros carrying around a jug of water now. Let's see. What else about Nokia? We know Nokia's expands 5G portfolio. That's the only reason why they're here. Oh, so they're just kind of... Okay. So they're just kind of recapping. Nokia's finally back on track. I mean, is it interesting that what they're saying now I've been saying for months? I gotta pat myself on the back for that. That's a pat on the back for you, should I? I just think that's super interesting. Super, super interesting, man. And I'm not no guru. I just do my due diligence. So, I've made some great calls in the past, and this just happens to be one of them. So ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new for me, at least. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep hitting. We're gonna keep hitting. We gonna keep hitting. What else? Where we at with it? Sorry, y'all. Did that bother y'all that I brought the mic down? I don't know. I didn't really like it all the way up there in my face like that. It kind of blocks out my little relax in the back. My little relax. It's alright. We gonna block out the relax. Y'all already know y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta relax. Alright, so what else are we talking about here? We got about 22 minutes to the market opens. Did I show y'all pre-market? Oh, how disrespectful of me. Before I get there, I appreciate y'all watching. Obviously, y'all know HINANCE. If you're interested in joining, I meant like I'm HINANCE. If you're interested in joining the investors group chat, I feel like I always got to mention it because obviously people watch different points of the stream. Some people skip certain things. So I got to put it out there. I got to put it out there more. And if you're already joined, shout out to you. But if you're interested in joining the Discord chat, investors Discord chat, shoot me a DM above, Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to go too deep into it. I already said it before. I'm on Twitch now too, so follow me on Twitch. Follow, subscribe, I don't know, whatever it is on Twitch. Yeah, do that. Do that thing. Do that. For sure. Let's see. Oh, I'm showing y'all TD, right? Okay, look at this. Is TD pre-market. About 20 minutes before the market opens, we see some red. It's looking like Christmas. You see some reds. You see some greens. It's flat. That's what we gonna call it. We gonna call it flat. That's what it seems. It seems very, very flat. But let's see. Damn. I hope y'all didn't hear that. The truck trucking through. Ooh, so I'm very close to being in the positive with ARC-F. Fintech, I think, is a very important space to be invested in, especially if you're young. Obviously, the financial industry is going through a change right now. We don't know where it's going to end and where everything will end up falling out. But I do know that it's a great space to be in. And it's a disruptive space to be in. So I would definitely look into, I'm not going to tell you what specifically or say that, oh, you had to invest in this over this. All I can say is there's plenty of options out there. There's plenty of companies that are trying to disrupt the financial market and that are investing in that disruption, that are doing great. To make it easy for me, I just invest in an ETF so that I don't have to do all that. And then I don't got to be pissed at myself if I just like miss the ball or drop the ball. I cover everything with the ETF. I remain happy, and I get to still invest in stuff that, means something. Let's see. What else? A couple things are flat so far. Coinbase is down. I seen crypto took a hit last night. I almost bought some more Bitcoin, but I kind of held my patience right now. Right now, I'm just a little confused at where the market's going. I don't know what we're going to get. Yeah, I mean, all the stuff in this portfolio is kind of flat. Gold is up just a tad bit, but that probably won't last too long. I like gold prices, Barrett Gold, that specifically I'm speaking about. I like Canopy growth at 16, but I really do think that Canopy might test the 14 or 13 level at some point, especially if we get that 10 to 20% correction that a lot of people are kind of mentioning and talking about. If I'm going to be completely honest, if you look at a lot of charts, they're probably been trying to price everything in already. So okay, Coinbase is giving out 100 Bitcoin, $100 Bitcoin each, $100 Bitcoin each to some of its users. What? $100 in Bitcoin to about 125,000 customers who were erroneously told that their security settings were changed. What? 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 That's a bummer. 125,000 customers. See, I think that we also have to remember that a lot of these platforms, they're new. They're going to have blimps. They're going to have glitches. They're going to have moments. I would say try to, change your password every month. The last thing you ever want to do is getting hacked. Your account hacked, and then someone deposits all your damn money into their account, and then this platform, none of these platforms you can call, by the way. So everything's email, and then you're trying to like get your $10, $20, $30,000 back via email in hopes that someone believes in you. Yeah. Gotta be careful, y'all. Update y'all passwords. Don't be lazy. Add y'all pins. There's different pins. There's authentication codes you can do. There's all types of stuff to protect your account. We got to remember we are in a world where people can hack into things, and they can hack into your account and change everything. That's why you should be very aware when you're trading stocks. Make sure you're not on no public Wi-Fi or random Wi-Fi, and you're like trading stocks and stuff like that, because that's how people can jump into what you got going on through the Wi-Fi if you're connected to the same thing. But what do I know, y'all? What do I know? Invest in cybersecurity. I didn't say that. Actually, let's look at. There used to be a cybersecurity company that I used to really mess with, Norton LifeLock. They ran up and I sold them, and they ran down, and then after a while they ended up running up again. Oh, now they're up again, 27. I had this stock at 19 for some time. I think I ended up selling it at 26 though at one point. Yeah, because they ran up, came down. Yep. So I mean, are they? I mean, they're almost hitting 5-year highs. Cybersecurity probably is something you want to be invested in, or cloud. You want to be in the cloud space in general, which can mean a lot of things. I don't know how I'm feeling today. I don't know about buying this week. I'm trying to remain calm, remain smart. Let's see what they got going on Yahoo Finance today. See if they talking that talk. See if they yapping. If they yapping what they supposed to be yapping about. Y'all let me know. Should I go live tomorrow morning? Let me know in the comments. If y'all want me to go live tomorrow, I will. Right now, Yahoo Finance ain't saying nothing. But let me check it in the comments. Good morning. Let me give people, man. People in the comments. People in the comments. AMC to the moon. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. What do I think is going to the moon? I don't know right now. Well, obviously Nokia. Y'all know how I feel about Nokia. I think Nokia, GeniUS. But everybody has a different definition of what the moon is. Man, just figure out a strategy that works for you and stick to it. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see. We got about 14 minutes to the market opens. Yahoo Finance, they ain't none. They ain't saying none. They talking about banks and stuff like that. I think they're on a commercial break. What in the world? Let's see what other stocks of sleep is. Because knowing about the sleeper stocks is where you want to be. You want to be in the mix. I think I had something else. There was another article that caught my eye I wanted to kind of mention. Ooh, this was interesting, right? This one was interesting, actually. Yes. Gotta love these articles, right? This is a very interesting point. You know, the bully never likes getting bullied. Never. So, here's this story about Tesla CEO Elon Musk raises a red flag about NVIDIA's $40 billion acquisition of ARM. So, shout out to Max A. Cherney and Al Root for putting this article out. Sorry if I just hit that mic and y'all heard that. Man, the bully is now complaining. This is crazy. I never thought I'd see something like this. It's always funny when the billionaires are complaining about something. Hey, bro, you got all them billions in Tesla stock. Why ain't you buy ARM? So apparently Tesla is a customer of ARM, but NVIDIA and Tesla are competitors in a sense. So Tesla will now be buying from its competitor in a sense. So imagine, let's put this in street terms. Imagine you on the block, right? And your plug has been bought out by your opposition. Your plug is no longer your plug. Your plug is now your opposition. So now you're going to be having to go around and move around in opposition territory for you to re-up. It's a sick situation. But the fact that this billionaire is complaining, I know this dude worth more than $40 billion. And I know he knows he has the as much finesse he finessed so many people into Doge and all that other stuff. He has the capabilities of paying $40 billion for that company. Yep. So it has to do with the autonomous driving technology, which NVIDIA also has autonomous driving capabilities and sells systems to other automakers and suppliers. So pretty much, yeah, this isn't good for Tesla. This isn't good for Tesla. Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, now Tesla, I feel like this might push Tesla to really fully build out their own computing power, which would be big for them in the long run. Probably be very costly or probably hurt the stock in the short term. But long term, I think Tesla still becomes the magnificent company that they were on the road to be. Wow. Yeah, this could shake things up for sure. NVIDIA needs approval from the US, the UK, China, and the European Union on Friday. Said it's expected to seek approval from the European Union earlier this month. UK. Wow. Serious concerns about NVIDIA's plans and called for an in-depth investigation into the transaction. Yeah, I mean, it becomes a monopoly at that point, even though they've allowed other monopolies to happen. Amazon. This is, I mean, woo, the chip maker. This is interesting, but I think it's always funny to see kind of these billionaires complaining about other people becoming bigger billionaires and power billionaires. It's a rainy day out here today. I think we're getting a storm. So if I get bored later, I might get back on live. Yeah. Let's put this back, and then we'll see if Yahoo Finance is ready. I just wanted to share that story with y'all. That was a good Caught a good laugh out of that when I first seen it the other day. Or not the other day, this morning. I'm bugging. Let's see what they talking about on Yahoo Finance.
So it could be a very, very slow, gradual march upward. I think that's the lesson the Fed's taken away.
Yeah, and you talked about that average inflation target. What are you thinking about the transitory argument? How do you guys see it at this point in the cycle? Some of those pressures maybe appearing more transitory, others perhaps more durable. What are conversations you guys are having like internally?
And this is why I think that the correction is coming. If any of y'all notice, they always going to talk about the S&P 500 outlook. Never the Dow, never anything else. Sometimes they talk about NASDAQ, sometimes they talk about the Dow, but it's always the S&P 500, S&P 500, S&P 500. It's like there's a freaking beam sitting on the S&P 500 waiting for it to drop.
Secondly, what is that equilibrium? Let's say out 12 months, 24 months. We think in both cases the Fed is going to be disappointed. When you look at the labor market, there are a lot of pressures. A lot of people are hanging their hat on the idea that next month we'll see many people come back to work. This deficit of 5 million jobs that Powell talks about quite a bit will go down substantially. Maybe that happens, but we don't know yet. You've got a lot of pressures on the transit side, record number of ships waiting outside the LA and Long Beach ports to get in, lots of pressure points. And that tells me that these things don't get all eased at the same time. So it's going to be a while. The markets are priced somewhat for that, but probably not as much as the Fed thinks will happen.
Yeah, we got to get those containers over here, Mike. I think my next pair of jeans is collecting dust in them. Got to get them over here. Got to alleviate those pressures. Mike Schumacher, head of macro strategy at Wells Fargo. Always good to see you. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Sketchy Wells Fargo.
All right, coming up, PayPal may have its sights set on stock trading. Yeah.
We talked about that. Well, I talked about that. I think that PayPal knows payment for order flow is going away. So it opens up the board and just gives them an opportunity to kind of slide in. So I don't know if it's not, I don't really think it's about a lucrative thing. I think that, PayPal is fighting with Square for just attention. And PayPal will lose customers to Square if I'm always just Cash Apping people and I'm investing in stocks on Cash App. What do I need PayPal for? I can set up my business with Square. I could have a chip reader for Square. So yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see where that ends up going. But will I be trading? Am I leaving Cash App to trade on PayPal? Absolutely not. But PayPal, if you're looking for someone to represent y'all, because I built up Cash App. If y'all go to a lot of, I'm saying, I was the first ever to build up Cash. I was the first ever on YouTube to talk about Cash App investing. Quote that. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't leave. I like TD. I like Cash App. I think those are two great platforms. There's other good ones out there. There's other bad ones out there as well. What are they talking about, man? These people in these comments. Y'all talking about money? About money? Or what? These people on here talking about soccer, man. Who the hell going to Yahoo Finance to talk about soccer? I just want to piss people off in the finance world. Had to take some money off the table. Crypto's not killing it today. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with y'all? I just realized y'all can see the comments too. What the F is money? What? People are just so... Alright, let's see what they're talking about. The future of Robinhood.
They're off about 3%, or they were off last check about 3% in pre-market. See here.
This is the trashest stock on the market. Let me just put that out there.
Closed down almost 7%. Following some comments from SEC Chairman Gary Gensler in an interview with Barron's, and
Which on the table really don't mean much. It really don't mean nothing. It's just he can come out next week and say, we just took it off the table.
For its order flow, there's really only one company, public, a startup, that has talked exclusively about not getting paid for its order flow, which you can then apply means every other broker gets paid for its order flow.
Absolutely.
Order flow, which is indeed quite valuable. I would be surprised if this comes to pass, but I'm also a little bit surprised at how sensitive the stock was to.
Surprised because there's just so many big companies that are involved in this. So it's pretty much like the big guys going against the big guys, and that never happens. That's why us little people, we have to stick together, y'all.
Levels here, and really, essentially, you have the SEC chairman potentially upending.
We got 2 minutes to the stock market bell. I hope they cut this Robinhood crap off to show us the bell.
The move is right, and I wouldn't be shocked if more value comes off of Robinhood here. I mean, this could be a complete change in business. Now, I'm not saying this is good. Any change in payment for order flow is happening tonight, but I mean, the market has to price this in today.
Yeah, but
Remember, the stock market is a future indication.
then you have to pay Robinhood to execute its trades, and then Robinhood still sells a version of the order flow to market makers. Like and I know they're trying to set up their own operations. They don't have to do that, but the move to zero was a consumer benefit, but you are still always when you execute a trade on E-Trade, that went somewhere.
That's true.
$5.99.
That's true. That's true.
Because not only do you have that,
It's either we pay them this way or they're gonna charge us. They're gonna charge us either way, man.
people.
God damn it.
And then
You gotta pay to play.
Industry. I mean, it would be chaos for Robinhood. Really, it would just be very chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, I think the other side of this is where did most of Robinhood's money come from? Where's its revenue from the last couple of quarters? It's from options trading, which is not free and is not going to be free.
Mm-hmm.
It's from trading crypto, which is also a long way away, given the maturity of that market relative to the equity market, a long way away from those trades being free. And so
The crypto fees not fun.
now I sound like a boomer because this is the boomer take on things. But I mean, it's true. It pushes their customers out the risk curve. And they've already been pushed out the risk curve to trade more options and to trade more crypto. So, and this is a classic market's unintended consequence, which is why I would be surprised in the end if the SEC decided to go down this road.
Same.
And, while this is happening on payment for order flow, Miles, Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, regulation, the hammer drops on that, and that's another big red flag for Robinhood.
Yeah, well, the equity market is heavily regulated. The crypto market is going to be regulated of a sort, but we'll certainly, kind of see how that.
Take advantage of the non-regulation now, y'all. Trust me.
8,000, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's fine for everybody there.
The bell.
Let's go down to the floor of the New York.
Yes, give us the bell. Give us the bell. Give us the bell. Shut up.
Celebrating the anniversary of the Simplified U.S. Equity Plus Convexity ETF. Ticker SPY-C.
Man, we really just missed the noise of the bell.
Well, I think they help.
These guys are annoying.
So, that's what we got.
These guys are annoying.
I don't have enough time here to get the full prospectus going, but let's see what we can do.
That's annoying.
Seeks to trade the largest
Let's
US equity market while boosting performance.
let's shut up. Let's check this. Let's check this Cash App. Ooh, we're down today. Ooh, I don't like to start down. This isn't good. This isn't good. Bitcoin. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's some correlation between Bitcoin and the stock market. So Bitcoin, and I'm slowly gonna be the first. See, I got Soldier Boy syndrome right now. I'm gonna be the first to figure out the correlation. So yesterday stocks went down. Bitcoin went down from like 40, the high of like 40, 60, 4,700, 48,700, down to a low of 46,700. And I was thinking about buying last night, but I'm like, let me wait it out. And then today we start off on down. In my Cash App portfolio, that is specifically. Let's see. I guess they're talking about PayPal. I don't really care about what PayPal got going on, cause I'm Team Cash App, even though they haven't signed me yet. I'm still Team Cash App. Yeah, this is not a good start to today. This is a little worrisome here. I'm flat on the first 3 stocks. GNUS, even GNUS is flat. Ooh. Nokia's down. Everything's either flat or down. I don't see anything up, at least in my portfolio. But we have some stuff. Let's see. Anything that I would look at that's up today. Beyond Meat's up in the green. Kroger's in the green. Ooh. Viacom going down. That's what I want to see. Adobe going down. Very expensive stock. Probably will never buy that stock. Coinbase going down. I'm alright with that. Twitter going down. I'm alright with that. Roblox going down. I'm alright with that. Let's see. I wonder if Workhorse will ever get their juice back. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Y'all think Workhorse will ever get the juice back? I don't know. I don't know how much faith I have in Workhorse. Let's see. PLTR, Palantir. I want to see them go down. I might buy Palantir if they drop back down to like 19. Watching market. Rocket Mortgage is in the green today at 17. I like this 17 level. See, Rocket's a stock that I feel like if you roll the dice with, you might win down the road. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. GNUS got a little bit of green. 0.1. 0.01. Sorry. Let me be correct. Carnival Cruise Lines in the red today at 23. I want Carnival Cruise Lines at 19. Damn, they almost got down to... They got down to 12. Holy crap. 12? Is that really 12 or was I bugging? Where did I see 12? Yeah, I was bugging. That wasn't 12. Under 2019, I think. Yeah. That's where I would be interested in Carnival Cruise Lines. AMC, I'd be interested under 30. You know, listen, I think there gets a time when you're investing. Ooh, Chewy's up. Where, you know, when you're invested already and your portfolio is pretty diverse, you then start to take gambles. It's only right to start taking gambles at that point. You know, you can't play everything safe. You have to take chances at one point. So, all birds flies. Files. Is this a sneaker store?
Customers are repeat. So they, you know, this will be an interesting IPO to follow. And as luck would have it, we just talked to Allbirds' co-founder.
Another shoe.
About 2 weeks ago, where he discussed a new product launch, but also the potential for an IPO.
These look like Nikes. This look like a combination of Nikes and Adidas. Like, it hurts my brains when people have no creativity. They got no style. They can't come up with their own ideas, their own stuff. Look at this guy. I'm sure he's very smart, very intelligent man. But I know he ain't got no sauce.
Playing up their ESG
This is ridiculous, man. Yes, they are.
I can't remember.
Like this, I know y'all. They got. Let's see. This is the pay to play stuff that pisses me off, man.
I'm just saying. August 17th. All right, so it's exactly 2 weeks ago. You know, neither of us are in corporate comms. I've never been in corporate comms. I understand how the product launch. I understand you want the media around that product launch. It's just a little strange.
Yes.
2 weeks before. I mean, the S1 at that point, when you asked that question, the S1 was basically done. So it's just a little strange to come out at that point and be like, you know, no updates. We're focused on other things because that's all you've been doing is the S1. But whatever, that's fine.
There are legal considerations to this. So
I know. I
he
get it.
was garbage.
I mean,
Yeah, he's getting paid. Yeah, they're getting paid. Yeah, I mean, he's protected him too much. Yeah, yeah, he was guarded. Yeah. How much did he pay you? Probably even pay you. Paid the network. Goofy. I just hate. 7 minutes into the market, I'm getting aggravated. We probably gonna end this stream in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I also have a life, and I know you're probably at work, on the way to work, sitting at home, whatever the hell you doing, whenever the hell you watching me. What? I don't know what just happened. But yeah, I don't know, man. These new IPOs, no new IPOs have really done well this year. Have really stood out. So, I mean, some people can argue Airbnb was one of the top ones from this year. Robinhood one of the top ones. They both already lost it, a lot of percentages. Cheesecake Factory, I'm watching them as well. That's one of my favorite restaurants. Facebook, great company to own. Twitter, great company to own. Snap's still doing its thing. Shout out to Snap, man. I believed in Snap when it was at like $19. I had so much faith in it, and then I sold it like a goofy, and then it doubled like a week or 2 or 3 later. That's why you can't go against the grain, yo. Not all the times. Let's see where we at with the Cash App portfolio. I need to see some green. Okay, we're moving back up. We're still down, but we're moving back up. Apple's moving today, huh? I still don't understand how Disney's really rocking and rolling. That's how I know we in a bubble. People don't care about nothing. Is Disney even fully open right now? I don't know. Gotta keep checking back in on the wrong ting. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We might be heading towards green today in the Cash App portfolio. Wish I could show y'all this, but you'd have to you gotta join the Discord chat so we can discuss more about my portfolio. God damn it, I can't give you it all. So target for the end of the year supposedly for SP 500 is 4,000. Right now it's at 4,500. Shout out to the airlines, man. I wonder how they will end up. Well done. Right now, you gotta find those companies in the market that are just going to be phenomenal down the road. I think if you find that and you can understand how it's so phenomenal, you can make it work. You can definitely make it work. What companies can be that phenomenal? I mean, there's a few out there. There's definitely a few out there. I really do believe in Canopy Growth, just because they're backed by Constellation Brands, another great brand. I would say Square, but Square is like $273 already, so they'd have to do some wild things. Chewy, I think Chewy has tons of potential, even though they've already ran up a lot too. Plug has the potential of being something. All these are 50-50. They can either hit, they can either miss. Let's see. Nokia has that potential long term to do something. Arc Genomics has that potential long term. Financial technology. There's a lot of financial technology stocks that have potential to do stuff long term. Let's see. I mean, depending on how Jumia runs its company, they have the potential to do crazy things. They're down 50%. What else? Not sold on some of these, but Here we go. Let's see what this goofy's saying before we check out.
Seasonality for the most part, but it was the same deal. We had kind of climbed that wall of worry. That was a theme. That was a mantra, not only this August, but last August. Of course, last year we had a different president. We had an upcoming election, lots of different variables, but we have seen weakness in September and October. October is prime.
Yes, it is.
We have that elevated VIX potential.
Prime crash season. Y'all heard it?
Going on here, but it is encouraging to see some of the mega caps continue to rise and to break out, and also a lot of the chip stocks, especially in.
I mean, we are in a different world.
Well, some of the software stocks, a lot of the tech companies, a lot of the growth trade coming back here, except for Zoom. Zoom not participating today.
Yeah, Jerry, I look at
Interesting.
the market action of well, obviously 1987, but then 2014 we had that October surprise. 2012 into that election, October was a tough month, and of course all these seasonal factors feed in. But I think as we're seeing in August, the market of today always has a different character to historical comparison. So seasonality real, but as you know,
I like this guy. See this guy I like.
up for further review.
He keeps it 1,000.
Story that I know that you are passionate about, which is what Brian and I were discussing earlier with the comments from Gary Gensler yesterday, saying that banning payment for order flow is, quote, on the table. Two-parter to you.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about this part again.
That payment for order flow is banned. And two, what do you think is still being misunderstood? Now, I know Gensler
Yeah, I don't want to get into that again. We ain't doing no charts right today. I changed my mind, y'all. We finna wrap this bad boy up. I think the moral of the story is do your due diligence, y'all. Do your research. If you hold stocks that you don't really believe in, sell them. Take your profit or take your little loss. You can claim up to $3,000 in losses for taxes, which could benefit you if you're bringing in more money, or if you expect to buy on the dip, and then you can regain the losses on the dip plus claim the losses that you already took. So there's many benefits. Obviously, when it comes to all the tax stuff, you should definitely be consulting with your tax representative. Don't listen to anything I'm saying when it comes to taxes. I'm in a whole different state, and yeah, I do multiple taxes, multiple states. I'm everywhere. So do your due diligence on that. But it's time to take action, y'all. You can't keep, if you haven't been taking no action, it's time to start deciding what you're going to do, how you're going to trade, how you're going to shift your portfolio, how you're going to make it more correction proof. It's time to put all those things into play, and I know you will. If you're watching me, I know you will. So we're going to finish this off by saying, if you're interested in joining the Discord group chat, investing group chat, shoot me a DM above. I can get you all the details to join. It's free. We're just a group of investors looking to build generational wealth through sharing resources and having daily financial conversations. So I hope to see any of y'all, all of y'all in the Discord chat. I appreciate all my Discord people, all my future millionaires. Throw the money signs in the comments. I'll check y'all out. Make sure y'all stay active. Watch the charts. Study the charts. And be careful what you read. All right. I'll check y'all out. HINANCE. I'm